Feeling down? Need a good laugh? Or maybe you just want to forget your problems. Stomach hurts? Well, you've landed in the right place. Welcome to my channel Top 10 Explorer, where we count down the best of the best from the world of cinema. Today, we're diving into the top 10 funniest Hollywood comedy movies. So grab your popcorn, couch, hit that subscribe button, and let's roll into the world of chaos, sarcasm, and pure comedy gold. At number 10, Jojo Rabbit. In Nazi Germany, young Jojo is a proud member of the Hitler Youth until he discovers his mother is hiding a Jewish girl in their home. His only friend? A goofy, imaginary version of Adolf Hitler. As Jojo begins to question everything he's been taught, the story blends absurd humor with deep emotional truth. Jojo Rabbit is a dark comedy that balances satire and sincerity beautifully, delivering laughter, tears, and a powerful anti-hate message. At number 9, Crazy Rich Asians. When Rachel Chu travels to Singapore to meet her boyfriend Nick's family, she's in for the shock of her life. They're insanely rich, powerful, and not exactly welcoming. Suddenly thrust into a world of glamour, gossip, and old money traditions, Rachel must prove she belongs. Crazy Rich Asians is a dazzling romantic comedy filled with humor, heart, and cultural pride. It's a celebration of love, identity, and family expectations. At number 8, The Wolf of Wall Street. Of Jordan Belfort. The Wolf of Wall Street follows a stockbroker's insane rise from humble beginnings and sheer madness. As his empire grows, so does his ego, addictions, and chaos. Packed with outrageous into a darkly funny roller coaster, Leonardo DiCaprio's energetic performance make. At number 7, Game Night. Max and Annie love organizing game nights with their friends, but this time, things get way too real. When Max's charismatic brother hosts a mysterious game involving a fake kidnapping, the group thinks it's all part of the fun, until they realize it's not. What follows is a series of wild chases, unexpected twists, and absurd misunderstandings. With sharp humor, clever writing, and perfect chemistry between the cast, Game Night keeps you laughing and guessing until the very end. At number 6, The Intern. Ben Whitaker, a 70-year-old widower, feels restless after retirement until he lands an internship at a fast-growing fashion startup run by young entrepreneur Jules Austin. At first, his old-fashioned manners seem out of place in the fast-paced modern office, but soon his calm wisdom and genuine kindness win everyone over. What follows is a touching and funny exploration of friendship, work-life balance, and purpose. The Intern is a gentle comedy that proves experience never goes out of style. At number 5, Bridesmaids. When Annie's best friend gets engaged, she's asked to be the maid of honor, but the role quickly becomes a nightmare. Competing with the wealthy and flawless Helen for the bride's attention, Annie's life starts falling apart in the most humiliating ways possible. From disastrous bridal showers to food poisoning meltdowns, the movie explores female friendship with bold humor and raw emotion. Kristen Wiig leads a stellar cast in this heartfelt and hilarious story about imperfection, jealousy, and self-acceptance. At number 4, Deadpool. Forget everything you know about superheroes. Deadpool breaks every rule. Wade Wilson, a former mercenary turned mutant anti-hero, embarks on a violent and hilarious mission for revenge after being betrayed and disfigured. With a self-aware sense of humor, constant fourth wall breaks, and brutal action sequences, Deadpool's journey is as touching as it is insane. Ryan Reynolds delivers his career-best performance, making Deadpool a comedy action movie that's as outrageous as it is refreshingly original. At number 3, We're the Millers. David, a small-time marijuana dealer, finds himself in debt to his supplier. To pay it off, he hatches a ridiculous plan, create a fake family, and smuggle a huge shipment from Mexico in an RV. He recruits his stripper neighbor, a runaway girl, and a nerdy kid to play his family, but their fake smiles quickly fade as the trip turns into a chaotic adventure filled with mishaps, mistaken identities, and unexpected bonding. We're the Millers is a road trip comedy full of outrageous situations and genuine laughs. At number 2, The Nice Guys. Set in the neon-soaked streets of 1970s Los Angeles, The Nice Guys follows a mismatched duo, private investigator Holland March and tough enforcer Jackson Healy, who reluctantly team up to find a missing girl. What starts as a small job unravels into a bigger conspiracy involving the adult film industry and corruption at the highest levels. Ryan Gosling's hilarious panic moments and Russell Crowe's no-nonsense attitude create the perfect comic balance. Stylish, fast-paced, and endlessly witty, it's a detective comedy with heart and chaos. At number 1, 21 Jump Street. When two bumbling cops, Schmidt and Jenko, are sent undercover at a local high school to bust a drug ring, things spiral hilariously out of control. Expecting to relive their glory days, they instead find the social scene completely flipped. The nerds rule, and the cool kids care about the environment. As they try to blend in and complete their mission, their friendship and professionalism are put to the ultimate test. Packed with action, witty dialogue, and over-the-top humor, 21 Jump Street is a wild buddy cop comedy that delivers non-stop laughs. And there you have it. 10 movies guaranteed to lift your mood, cure your boredom, and make you laugh like a maniac in the middle of the night. Which of these comedy movie is your favorite? Drop your picks in the comments. Let's keep the laughter going. If you had fun watching this countdown, don't forget to habit. Until next time, keep smiling, keep laughing, and remember, life's too short to skip the funny movies. See you in the next one.